Yeah, number one objective, really wanted to come out of it healthy, and thought we did that. Two, I wanted to play good, wanted us to play good, thought we did that, and 3-1, third objective to win, we did that. Been feeling like we've got a lot of ascending players that have been ascending in practice, and just couldn't wait to see them play in the real game, and it could go through a bunch of the names. I mean, Nico Reed, guy that's been he's been battling, working through things all camp, but continues to work through them and play good. And then also I just, give Joe Ortiz a ton of credit. Just felt like we were getting better at every position group, and that depth was good. Showed tonight. And nothing but respect for the Lions. The Lions they're a deep team. Nothing but respect. Dan Campbell, the job he's done is tremendous, and we were fortunate getting some great turnovers. Kendall Williamson started us off right. Punched that ball out on the kickoff and recovered it. That was tremendous. Naheem Miller-Hines, just so great to be in the middle of that comeback story, and he has the big return and ran the ball really well, one of our leading rushers in the game. And Trey Lance, big night for Trey. Just played calm, played cool, collected, ran the operation, thought he threw the ball really well. And, good night for him. Kamani Vidal, great to see him get the 2 touchdowns. And Miles purchased that interception in the post. And Tony Jefferson's interception in the post. All defense kind of leaving off where they picking up where they left off. 7 points and creating turnovers for us to hold the Lions under 100 yards rushing. That was a great accomplishment for us. And so it's a good start. And we'll go back and keep building. Usually you can predict, Sam. If somebody's playing good in practice, they play good in the games, pretty much at all positions. And then quarterback's no different until you see him in the game, in that 11 on 11. But I thought he had the same kind of composure and poise, and just in control. There's a presence that I've been seeing all camp. He's had a heck of a camp, and then he went out in the game and did that. Just the feeling of he needs game reps, and he's going to get them. And it's a great start for him tonight. Yeah, it's just Trey. He hasn't had enough game action, and just wanted to give him that. That was the game plan, get out there and play him. He's been playing good, and college, not as much as most guys have coming out of college in terms of starts and games, and then he gets into pro ball and wins a starting job and then gets hurt. And so he hasn't had a lot of game experience, and that's what we're trying to give him. And he acquitted himself well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he did a great job with Michigan Panthers, and he's been doing a really good job here. From the first 5 minutes of the tryout, when we brought him in and worked him out. Oh yeah, that's good. That's what it looks like. And then he's been football ready since he got here, and I thought he did a heck of a job tonight. Our whole entire offensive line, just the depth, feel much better about it this season. As I said, a lot of position groups I feel like are ascending. Every single position group and we just keep rolling. But he did a heck of a job. Shout out to Steve Kaiser and Joe and Chad Alexander, our entire personnel staff. I mean, why are we deeper? Why are we a deeper team? Why are the position groups more competitive? Because they drafted or signed the guys that have created that competition and created that depth.
Nico had a 6 in practice before, right?
Yeah.
Has he made big plays consistently?
Yeah. Similar. I mean, similar to some of our the rookies that make a play every single day, like Amarian Hampton. I mean, he pops every day. Amarian pops every day. KLS, pops every single day. So does Trey Harris. So does Aronde Gadsden. So does Nico Reed. They just show up. And, to Nico's credit, I mean, there's a lot of guys, that may not be working through something. He's been working through stuff and still playing good. And that bodes well. You start thinking about it as a real football player. And Derwin said it right. I mean, Derwin said, he's a baller. He's a baller. So really happy for his success tonight.
Jim, back to Trey. He's thrown fewer than 1,000 passes since the age of 16. You just talked about how he hasn't played, doesn't have that game experience.
Yeah.
What gets him? What is his upside?
25 years old? Has he turned 26 yet? So he's just 25 years old, I mean, that's gosh, to be 25 again. Wow. That's the fat part of the bat, for a quarterback. So excited about where he's heading, Glad to be happy to be in the middle of that story too. I've been keep rolling, more reps next week. Just because we're at the Hall of Fame, and both times I came here as a player, then once or twice as a youngster. I mean, that's amazing to go through. I mean, people need to go through there. People, and you just start reading the exhibits, and you look at the bus room. I mean, the first class inducted in 1963. I mean, George Hallis and Jim Thorpe and Bronco Nagurski, and I mean it's incredible. And our guys were riveted. They were riveted. So I mean, just you cherish that. Why? Because you cherish that opportunity to go through the Hall of Fame, and it brings you back. It brings you back to when you were a kid and you're playing this game. I mean, with joy and with passion and dreaming, and you're dreaming big. You're dreaming about, being like those guys that are in the Hall, and it replaces some of that anxiety, to perform and to that kind of fear of failure. I mean, just takes you back to being like it was when you were a kid, and then you start realizing, hey, each guy, they got the ability, they got the license, they got the opportunity to do the same thing as those men that wear the yellow jacket. And then after that, we got on a bus and we whip around the stadium, and we come walk into Canton McKinley High School, and you got to go through there for the security check. And now you're you're young, and then you're thinking about this opportunity that you have, and then you come back a half circle to when we were in high school. We're walking through hallways, and it's just phenomenal. I mean, I know it wasn't just me. I know there's a bunch of other guys that were taking that journey, and it ends up in gratitude and why not why not go out there and just give it our absolute best and see what we can accomplish, and with joy and passion for this game that we chose and chose us. It's a blessing, and that's as good as it gets. So. all those reasons.
Any thoughts on Zion?
Yeah, I thought Zion did good, and very, he's a great player for us, and really had never played center. This has just been an off-season project. The way he's attacked it, and still doing his guard duties. I mean, it's he's probably our most athletic lineman. Maybe our smartest. And I mean, nobody works. Rashawn, Joe Alt. I mean, they're up there, same work ethic as Zion. He's one of our elite guys in that area. But I don't know if anybody wants it more than him. That's how driven Zion is. So great to see him go out there and display that versatility. Thought he did a heck of a job.